Good morning on this 20th of July, 2021. Whoever's birthday it is today, guess what? You get a free reading. You get a free reading, and you get a free reading, and you get a free reading. Just kidding. Oh gosh, let me take these off. It's me. Hi, hiding behind those granny glasses. So today's the 20th of July, and some of you have birthdays today, and so my first part of the day is to do my birthday reading. So, or not mine, your birthday reading. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'm going to pick 3 cards today. Happy birthday! Yay! Birthdays in the summer are cool. So let's see what cards come up for you today. All right, I'm shuffling right now. I'm shuffling. Okay, I'm a dork. That's okay. That's who I am. One more shuffle, I think. And, okay, spirits. Whoa, card already fell out. I didn't even get started. What's a good one? Anyway, spirits, ancestors, guides, energies, any of those entities that want to come forward and give us information for my July 20th birthday babies, please give us information for this reading to set the tone for their next year on this planet. I sound so hippy-dippy dorky, but you're watching, so you're just as dorky as me. 3 cards. Oh, 4 cards. So you're getting a 4-card reading, so it must be a lot to say today. First card I picked was your 3 of Swords. Swords have to do with how you're feeling in your mind, how your thoughts are manifesting right now. And this has to do a little bit with regret and feeling bad about the past, but also has to do with maybe a relationship that you created that just fell short. And you've been doing a lot of reflecting on this, and you're still feeling a little sad about what happened in that past relationship in this last year. So that's kind of on your mind. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romance. It could be a relationship with a child. It could be a relationship with a relative. But it's somebody who's close to you, a loved one. You have some sort of regret and sadness about it. So that's the overlying theme right here to start out with. Then we pick the Hierophant. The Hierophant. And that's a 5 energy, meaning for conflict and change. So it seems to me like maybe this regret and sadness came with some major changes in your life. Maybe you moved, or you switched jobs, or you had a new baby. Any of those things can cause a disruption and cause maybe what would seem like a positive thing to be a little bit stressful for people at times. So one of the things you need to pay attention to, my July 20th people, is managing your stress and managing your how you manifest that stress. Be careful about taking it on people close to you that love you, okay? That's something that I feel like is coming up for you. Oh, let me say a little more about this, the Hierophant. There's a lot of spiritualness involved in this too, meaning you're doing some self-evaluation. You're starting to think about your response to things, as I mentioned to you. And there's people that look up to you. There's people that respect you. And you need to think about that before you say things. These people look up to you. Then we got the Emperor, which is a 4 energy, which is about stability and foundation and being large and in charge, like I said. Again, this, I believe, is about a self-discipline situation where you need to understand that what you're putting out is affecting other people, and even when you don't mean to. And I know that you're a much more sensitive person, but that's part of that sort of, again, I'm not an astrologist, but you are a Cancer, and that is that sort of like that outward crabbiness that pops up occasionally. But you need to understand you're in a place of responsibility where people respect you, and whether it's work or your children or your spouse or a friend, you need to be sensitive to how you speak to people. And it doesn't mean you shouldn't say the truth. You absolutely should, because that's who you are. But you should also think about how you're presenting and how you're talking in a way that's loving and caring and supportive. And if you feel like you can't do that at the moment, whoever's you're talking to, say, I'm kind of having an off day. can we talk about this tomorrow? I know it's important to you and I want to give you my full attention. And that way they don't feel like you've been dismissive and you're not taking out whatever's inside out on that person. So that's something I want you to think about for this next year here for yourself. Just think about how you are somebody who needs to think about their behavior and how they outwardly present to the public. The last card that fell out, I didn't even really get to shuffle, so it must have been an important message here for you, my July 20th kids, is the Page of Swords. Again, we got a sword again, and it's interesting because this is about thought and how you think and how you process. And the pages generally has to do with messages, things that are going to affect you. And so there's a message coming, and it could be just somebody telling you how they feel about the things that I just mentioned to you, saying to you, hey, you know, I noticed you were kind of being a jerk the other day, and I want to talk to you about it. And I don't want you to be defensive. I want you to really look at this as a learning opportunity for you to improve who you are. And maybe you haven't done that up till now. I get the feeling that the people that are born in this week of July, I'm getting similar messages. And that may just have to do with your place in this universe. Is, again, you're in your head a lot. And you need to, again, think before you speak. That's the theme. That's the overlying theme here for this year. And it's going to serve you, because what will happen is that respect that you've already earned not only will remain, but it will grow. And then people will be more supportive of you, which you come off as somebody who doesn't need support. You come off as confident and sometimes even cocky and I'm in charge and all this stuff. But the problem is you're bulldozing over people on occasion because of that. And I know you don't mean to. You're a loving, sweet person, and you certainly don't want to hurt people's feelings or push people away. So I caution you to think about when this message comes, be open to hear it, okay? So that's really the end of your birthday reading for the 20th. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to private message me here on Instagram. And I will be putting up eventually a YouTube page, which I would love for you all to come like, share, subscribe, give to your friends to get some insight. And I'm just so happy and I'm grateful that you trusted me to give you a little bit of insight into your new year. And you have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll talk tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye.